Ladies, gentlemen, honoured guests and esteemed colleagues. On behalf of FUJIFILM Biotechnologies, it is my honour to welcome you all to the grand opening of our state-of-the-art biopharmaceutical manufacturing facility and multimodal process development laboratories. My name is Jonathan Haig, and I'm Senior Vice President and Head of Site for our UK operations. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey. As a world-leading contract development and manufacturing organisation, working with our partners to bring life-changing medicines to the market faster. Our site here in Billingham is more than a collection of buildings. It's the workplace of over 960 dedicated people who work hard every day so that we can develop and manufacture life-impacting medicines for patients in need. And we would not be here without them. They have worked tirelessly to bring these new facilities to life, and their dedication and passion are reflected in every corner of it. We are proud to be at the forefront of biomanufacturing here in the UK, where technology meets the highest standards of quality and safety, and we hope you feel our passion, commitment and dedication to our mission before you leave here today. Hearing from them directly is far more powerful than me speaking on their behalf. So please, could you turn your attention to the screens and hear directly from some of our colleagues.
Giving the world more smiles to me is why I come to work.
If we can make someone's life even 1% better through what we do, that makes a big difference to that one person.
Everything we do is for the patient, and that patient could be someone's dad, mum, brother, sister, son, daughter. So us doing what we do here is massive.
We actually want to improve human health and well-being, and we do that by manufacturing high quality, safe and efficacious medicine.
We've worked on medicines that have got rare childhood illnesses. It's allowing them to continue through their life in a better way, so it may not necessarily cure it, but it can give them a better quality of life and give people hope.
Everything we do makes a difference. I think everything you do, I sort of put it, it's personal. You could be helping one of your family members one day. I made something here which is for haemophiliac. My nephew, he was born severe haemophiliac. Our medicines that we make here in the UK are used all over the world, and they give communities in far-flung reaches those smiles that the whole organisation of FUJIFILM is trying to achieve.
Sometimes it's challenging, trying to make things work, but it's really, really satisfying to be able to troubleshoot a problem and it works, or to be able to implement the rig we use into a facility and they use it on a process and the batch is successful.
Getting stuff out there to help people with these illnesses that, 10, 15, 20 years ago would probably be life-ending, and now how we're progressing aren't going to be.
It's an exciting time in the business now with Borealis coming online, more capabilities at the Newton site. That is a big driver of motivation if we want to get bigger and better and have more capabilities to reach more patients.
It's going to be game-changing. Batches are getting released quicker, ultimately making an impact to the patients, and not only the patients but also the families around them.
Billingham can be quite an underprivileged area. People don't think about going into science at a young age. So to be able to go back and say, I'm from Billingham, I have done this, you too can do this, it's really nice to be able to do that.
It's providing jobs for local people. I've grown up around this local area, and it's really great that kind of on our doorstep in the northeast of England we've got a company that has this mission to sort of bring these medicines to patients all over the world.
The consistent feedback that we get from customers is that we have really great people on the site. They buy into not just the site, but the people delivering the work, and see that everybody's not here for a job, they're here because they want to make a difference.
Giving the world more smiles is around making sure that customers, stakeholders, and mainly for me, my colleagues, are happier every day. So in my role, I'm trying to continuously improve the way we do things every single day. That should hopefully make people happy in what they're doing, and therefore smiling.
If we can come to work and walk out the door going, we've achieved something for someone else, we can smile ourselves.
I enjoy working with my FUJIFILM family.
They're like-minded people like me, can-do attitude, same beliefs, in terms of quality and caring.
The first question I get asked when I walk through the door at home is, have you had a good day at work? That's off my wife and my 3 children. I think everyone should be able to answer that question saying, yeah, you should be able to come work and enjoy your job.
We just all come together, and even outside work, we come together. We do outdoor activities like paddleboarding and even social events. We go out and do that, and it's just a great group of people.
You want to work here because you get to do work that matters with people who care.
It's all about the patients at the end and how we support them, extending their life, saving lives, enabling patients at the end of the journey to be the ones who receive the support through this organisation.
You can make money doing anything, but to make money in something that helps people, that's always the higher purpose makes things better, doesn't it? And being part of that is fulfilling.
That's what brings me to work every day.
I think I found my forever job.
Those who've contributed to the piece. Thank you. Please let me now acknowledge our guests from His Majesty's Government. From the Department of Health and Social Care, Dr. Zubair Ahmed, MP, Minister of Health, Innovation and Safety. Mr. Chris MacDonald, Member of Parliament for Stockton North. And His Excellency Hiroshi Suzuki, the Japanese Ambassador to the UK, and our other distinguished guests from the Japanese business community. Additionally, we're honoured to be joined by local representatives from the Tees Valley and the North East. We also welcome leaders from the third sector, academia, professional societies and life sciences. To everyone present in this room and to our colleagues around the globe who are joining via the live stream, we are glad you could celebrate this day with us. During today's programme, you will hear comments from 2 other distinguished members of Parliament, the representative from the Japanese ambassador and from 2 senior Fujifilm executives. Again, thank you for joining us and enjoy our day. Our first speaker today is Dr. Zubair Ahmed, MP, Minister for Health, Innovation and Safety. As a Parliamentary Under Secretary of State at the Department of Health and Social Care, Dr. Zubair focuses on driving NHS innovation, research, patient safety and life sciences. Please welcome Dr. Zubair Ahmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Mr. Ambassador, can I just say how much of a pleasure it is to join you this morning alongside my friend and colleague Chris MacDonald, MP, and also fellow Minister in His Majesty's Government. Can I start firstly by welcoming Mr. Goto to Billingham, to the North East, and to the United Kingdom. I am delighted to be here with you today to celebrate with you, with Lars, and the entire leadership team of FUJIFILM Biotechnology. You know, after Scotland lost the rugby on Saturday, I could definitely do with the FUJIFILM global purpose of giving the world more smiles. And certainly this £400 million of investment here in Teesside puts a massive smile on my face and that of all of my colleagues that worked so hard in government to get this over the line. This is a vote of confidence in the North East and a vote of confidence in UK manufacturing and our life sciences sector. It shows that our life sciences sector plan and 10-year health plan are already paying off. Mr. Goto, it has been a real honour to meet you today, the first, I'm sure, of several meetings we will have together. We have a lot to discuss because what we're doing with our National Health Service has so much in common with your 2030 vision for Fujifilm. Take, for example, what we're doing in the digital space, moving our health data away from siloed, paper-based resources to a single secure gateway for NHS data through the new Health Data Research Service. And our collaboration, I'm glad to say, already runs quite deep. Look at what Fujifilm Healthcare UK is doing with British life sciences companies, Lucerne Scientific, to offer point-of-care testing for urinary tract infections visiting care homes, saving possibly hundreds or thousands of visits to A&E departments up and down the country. But this site is the jewel in the crown of our partnership with FUJIFILM Biotechnology. This is now the UK's largest single-use biomanufacturing site, and once fully operational, it will be the biggest in Europe. It's symbolic of our ambition to become the largest life sciences economy in Europe by 2030. And it represents exactly the kind of biomanufacturing capability we need to get there. Agile, innovative, facing outwards both east and west, strengthening our medicine supply chains while creating high-skilled jobs across all of our regions. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing everything we can to ensure that companies like Fujifilm continue to choose the UK and grow in the UK. We want to make this the best country in the world to design, trial and manufacture modern medicines through targeted capital grants and innovation programs. And we're prepared to put our money where our mouths are. Up to £520 million of life sciences innovation manufacturing funding to back innovative manufacturing in our country, and a range of other schemes like the VPAG investment programme for sustainable medicines manufacturing. And on top of this, the UK globally is a research and development powerhouse. The second highest government spend on health and research development happens right here in the United Kingdom. And the life sciences sector makes up almost a fifth of all UK business R&D. But today is not just about investment. It's about something greater. When our Prime Minister visited Japan recently, he put life sciences at the top of the agenda. And I know he looks forward to the up-and-coming visit to the UK of the newly elected Japanese Prime Minister. And today marks another step forward in that enduring relationship between our two countries. As two of the world's leading innovation hubs, we are already strong and enduring partners. Because when Japanese manufacturing excellence is combined with the UK's scientific base and our universal NHS system, there is simply no limit to what we can achieve together. Today, let us use this occasion to renew our vows as partners in health, innovation, and industry. From Teesside to Oyama, you will have no better business partner and no more loyal friend than us in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to meeting as many of you as I can during this short visit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Ahmed, and really appreciate you mentioning the rugby because I was told I wasn't allowed to, so thank you for that. Next, we will hear from Mr. Chris MacDonald, Member of Parliament for Stockton North. As a local MP, he works every day to bring jobs, opportunity and investment to our communities. As an MP, he regularly works with local businesses, schools, some of them here today, and community groups across Stockton, Billingham and Norton, while also standing up for our area in Westminster. He is passionate about and committed to securing a fairer, more prosperous future for our communities. Let's give a warm Fujifilm welcome to Mr. Chris MacDonald.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Look, today it's a really big day for Billingham. And it's a really big statement as well, as we heard from the Minister about the future of the United Kingdom here on Teesside and across the whole of the country. So I want to thank you all for being here and say good morning to you all. And actually, particularly, of course, to Mr. Gotu and to the colleagues, the leadership colleagues from Fujifilm. But I want to say as well, I'm delighted to see Suzuki-san here as well, His Excellency, the Japanese ambassador, who I'm pleased to say we've got to know over the last few months, because I have a great affection for Japan and for the Japanese people. As he and I have discussed, I spent some time in Japan when I worked in the steel industry. And for me to see the Union Jack and the flag of Japan flying in the breeze just there as I was sat in my chair caused me to reflect what a great connection we have in the northeast of England between our own region and Japan, whether it's Nissan in Sunderland, Komatsu in Berkeley, Hitachi Rail just up the road from here in Newton Aycliffe, and of course Fujifilm here in my own constituency in Billingham. There is this great connection between manufacturing communities in the northeast of England and Japan, And I feel that this investment that we're celebrating today is partly about Billingham and partly about the North East, and of course a great collaboration with Fujifilm, but it once again strengthens the relationships between two such great friends, between Britain and Japan. Now, we saw on the video there that the purpose of Fujifilm is to give the world more smiles. And I can tell you that a £400 million investment put a lot of smiles on the faces of people here in Billingham. And the investment is, of course, a huge vote of confidence in Billingham and the world-class talent that we have here in Teesside. And I'm proud that a business of Fujifilm's standing has chosen not just to invest here, but to expand, to innovate and to build for the long term. And it's built on the strength of a site with hundreds of skilled staff already delivering and now scaling up again for the next decade. Because this place has always been about making things that matter. Billingham is the beating heart of the chemicals industry in Teesside, and for generations, our communities have helped to power the country, and often the world, through the skills, graft and know-how of working people. You feel that heritage on the ground here, and you see it in the workforce, highly skilled, practical, proud people who are ready for what comes next. And today is very much about the next chapter in that story. Fujifilm isn't just growing a footprint in Teesside. You're strengthening the UK's life sciences ecosystem, helping deliver the next generation of medicines and vaccines. And that means highly skilled jobs, new opportunities for local people, and a bigger role for Teesside in the industries of the future. And that matters very much to me. It's not, for me, just about words on a page. I've spent my working life around heavy industry. I worked for British Steel here in Teesside, and later on in the British Steel laboratories that became Chorus, and I had the privilege of being part of something special, helping to build a phoenix from the flames, taking an industrial legacy and turning it into an innovative organisation on South Bank here in Teesside. So I know what it takes to keep industry strong. It takes investment, yes, of course it does, but it takes partnership too, between businesses, the workforce, training providers, local government, national government. It takes companies like Fujifilm who don't just arrive and extract value, but who put down roots and build with the community. And that's exactly why I want to say directly to Fujifilm today, we see you as partners in our growth, partners in skills, partners in innovation, partners in building a stronger Teesside, and we intend to match your ambition with ours. Because the direction of travel is clear. The government, as we've heard, is backing industrial renewal. We're serious about manufacturing, about supply chains, about resilience, about good jobs that keep families and towns strong. And here in Stockton and Billingham, we're building something bigger around health and life sciences, with real coordination between national plans and our local leadership. I'll be taking the Minister later today, just a few miles down the river, down our beautiful river Tees, to the Care, Health and Innovation Zone, a vision shared with Stockton Borough Council and partners across our region. And for me, I really love what that represents, because that river once carried the heavy industry, the blast furnaces, chemicals and steel exports, the backbone of Britain's industrial strength. But now we've got the chance to build a new era on that same river, an era of life sciences, modern manufacturing, skills, research, good jobs and industries that improves lives here and around the world. I'm genuinely excited to show visiting ministers and colleagues the scale of that ambition, not as a glossy brochure, but as a serious plan rooted in place and in possibility. And so today, while we are celebrating a major investment and an expanded facility, we're also doing something else. We're making a statement about what Teesside is. We've heard from the Minister, we're positioning here to be Europe's largest single-use biomanufacturing site, developing new therapeutic solutions for cancer, for chemotherapy, things that affect individual people. We saw from the video there a colleague who's working on treatments for haemophilia that affects his own family. I talked to a colleague earlier today who was saying that the new Process Development Centre will be working on treatments for Alzheimer's, a disease that my own mum suffers from, and I know many people do in the local area as well. It's very much a commitment to helping people on a very personal level. And as a region, we're ready to do that. We're ready for growth. We're a region with a heritage and a future, a region that can compete, a region that can lead, a region that can make the things that the world relies on again and again. So to the workforce here, the engineers, technicians, operators, apprentices, to everyone who keeps this place running, thank you. You're the reason that companies invest. You're the reason Teesside delivers. You're the reason that the future is bright. And to Fujifilm, thank you for backing Billingham. Thank you for backing Teesside. We'll work with you. We'll champion you. We'll keep building the conditions for you to succeed, because when Teesside's industry succeed, our communities succeed. We won the last industrial revolution. We can't afford to lose the last one. And with investments like this, we won't. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. MacDonald. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is my great honor to welcome His Excellency Ambassador Hiroshi Suzuki of Japan. Ambassador Suzuki is a dedicated champion of UK-Japan partnership across trade, innovation and culture, and we are privileged to have him here today. Please join me in welcoming Ambassador Hiroshi Suzuki.
President Goto, Minister Ahmed, Minister MacDonald, Consul General Takeda, Mr. Hay, Chairman Grady, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure for me to attend the opening ceremony of Fujifilm's new biopharmaceutical manufacturing facility in Billingham this morning. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh for honoring us with his presence later today. It is a great privilege for us all. I had the pleasure of knowing Mr. Komori, the former CEO of Fujifilm, personally. He led the company's bold transformation, expanding Fujifilm's business into diverse fields such as pharmaceuticals, medical systems, and healthcare. President Goto carries the torch from Mr. Komori and spearheads Fujifilm's global strategy to become a world's leading company in pharmaceuticals. Today, we witness the establishment of the largest biopharmaceutical manufacturing facility in Europe. This truly remarkable achievement could not have been possible without President Goto's strong and passionate leadership. Here in Billingham, Fujifilm has been firmly rooted in the local community for 15 years, since 2011, contributing to local employment and regional economy. When we consider related businesses, the broader economic impact on the region is truly significant. Also, Fujifilm has been working closely with Teesside University, Newcastle College, Durham University, and Cranfield University through apprenticeships. These programs make an important contribution to developing local talent and strengthening the future workforce. This facility will help create a powerful ecosystem for innovative drug development, one that will position this region as a global hub for life sciences, and Fujifilm will be at the heart of this exciting future. While Fujifilm is a company that originated in Japan, the day-to-day operations and management are largely carried out by British colleagues here. This is, in every sense, a genuine success story of Japan-UK cooperation. Recently, Prime Minister Starmer visited Japan and had a bilateral summit with Prime Minister Takaichi. I flew back to Tokyo to take part in the meeting. As one of the concrete outcomes, the two leaders announced a comprehensive Japan-UK partnership in science and technology, including the life sciences. The establishment of this facility is a major event which underpins this critically important partnership for the world. In closing, I would like to express my deepest respect to all those who have worked so hard to bring this new facility to fruition. I ask for the continued cooperation and support of everyone present today as this project moves forward, and I and the Embassy of Japan stand ready to support your journey into the future in every possible way. Once again, let me extend my warmest congratulations to everyone on this historic achievement. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador Suzuki. Now, we will hear from Mr. Toshi Eda, Chairman of FUJIFILM Biotechnologies, who will introduce our guest FUJIFILM speaker. Toshi Eda has been part of FUJIFILM Corporation for over 3 decades. Throughout his remarkable journey since joining Fuji Photofilm in 1991, Toshi has successfully held key leadership roles in Japan, Europe, and the United States. In June 2024, Toshi was appointed to the Board of Directors for FUJIFILM Corporation as Vice President, General Manager of the Life Science Strategy Headquarters and Bio-CDMO Division, in addition to his additional role of Chairman for FUJIFILM Biotechnologies. Prior to his current role, Toshi served as President and CEO of FUJIFILM Europe, based in Düsseldorf, Germany, and FUJIFILM with headquarters in Tilburg in the Netherlands. Please help me welcome Mr. Toshi Eda to the stage.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests. I spent 7.5 years working in the United Kingdom, beginning in 1997, which was the final year of my 20s. At that time, the world was still in the golden time of analog photography. However, in 2000, photographic film reached its peak, the demand, and was rapidly replaced by digital camera. That was a crisis moment. During that transformation, FUJIFILM became the #1 digital camera brand in the UK, holding more than 1/3 of the market share. We also installed cutting-edge digital mineral printers in all 500 the Boots stores nationwide, achieving, for the first time globally, a fully digital workflow from image capturing to output. It remains a defining memory of my career. What struck me that time was how readily people in the UK embrace innovation and how skillfully innovation is translated in real value for users. People often told me that British people are conservative, but such a stereotype has completely disappeared for me. The British have led the world through innovation, and I hear that here is a place near where the world's first locomotive invented in 200 years ago. Now my dots are connected. Today, standing here for the opening of our new Bio-CDMO Innovation Center and advanced manufacturing site in the UK is deeply meaningful to me. Now I'm my great honor to introduce our group CEO of Mr. Teiichi Goto. Mr. Goto joined FUJIFILM in 1983 and became President and CEO of FUJIFILM Group in 2021. Before assuming his current role, he led our global medical system business for many years. Under his leadership, FUJIFILM has significantly accelerated its investment and innovation in healthcare and life sciences. Today, healthcare segment represents 1/3 of entire group company's revenue. His vision, rooted in our group purpose, giving our world more smiles, has guided FUJIFILM's transformation into a trusted partner in the bio-CDMO sector and has further strengthened collaboration between the UK and Japan. So now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Teiichi Goto. Mr. Goto, please.
Thank you, Toshi. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, colleagues, partners, and friends, members of His Majesty's government, Mr. Chris McDonald, MP, Member of Parliament of Stoke-in-North, from the Department of Health and Social Care, Dr. Zubir Ahmed, MP, Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State for Health, Innovation and Safety, and Ambassador Hiroshi Suzuki. And finally, our valued partners, FUJIFILM guests, and FUJIFILM Biotechnologies colleagues joining online. Good morning. Today, it is an honor to be with all of you to celebrate a milestone in FUJIFILM's presence in the UK. Your presence today underscores the collective effort and shared vision necessary to advance biotechnology. With your support and partnership, we are creating a thriving ecosystem for advanced manufacturing. This site became part of the FUJIFILM network 2011. I'm happy to be here with you as we celebrate the grand opening of Borealis. Now the largest single-use biopharmaceutical manufacturing facility in the United Kingdom. And our Bioprocess Innovation Center, UK, the nation's largest multimodal process development laboratory. FUJIFILM has invested nearly £475 million in the UK and has invested more than £5 billion globally over the past decade for growing our Bio-CDMO division. The expansions we celebrate today as a result of the substantial investment in Teesside. FUJIFILM began operations in the UK with the establishment of FUJIFILM UK Limited, at that time only our second overseas presence in Europe, over the last 50 years alongside our continued pursuits in photography and other industrial businesses. FUJIFILM has proudly supported healthcare systems across the UK. With the NHS, we deliver the best possible outcomes for patients through our medical systems business. And since the acquisition of this FUJIFILM Biotechnologies site in 2011, we have been a leader in innovative treatment for long-term conditions such as cancer and respiratory disease. Today, we celebrate the opening of a more significant chapter of FUJIFILM in the UK. We now have a vastly expanded manufacturing and process development presence. We can provide for vital biomanufacturing of innovative medicines and vaccines from right here in the UK, for patients in the UK and all over the world. Today, FUJIFILM employs 1,700 people throughout 6 locations in the UK. This site is a bridge for UK and Japan collaboration. At BioJapan last year, the UK and Japan biotech associations agreed to connect the life sciences and biotech ecosystems in our 2 countries. The Borealis facility we are celebrating today and its sister facility in Toyama, Japan, are the best example of this collaboration. The growth of the industry in our 2 countries is based on mutual trust and respect. I am glad the FUJIFILM Group is a part of this. We aim to strengthen our business and create opportunities that benefit both countries. We have a shared commitment to innovation quality and long-term partnership, which enables us to reliably supply medicines to patients at home and abroad. In 2024, when FUJIFILM celebrates its 90th anniversary as a company, we established a group purpose, giving our world more smiles. Uniting our 73,000 FUJIFILM employees working in 270 companies worldwide is this simple but powerful belief. What we do through technologies, creativity, and teamwork must contribute to people's happiness and to a sustainable society. And with our life science business mission statement, Partners for Life, we focus our effort to create ongoing value for our clients and patients worldwide who are in need of innovative medicines. Thank you again to everyone here for taking the time to celebrate this milestone with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Goto. Next, I am honoured to introduce Lars Petersen, the President and CEO of FUJIFILM Biotechnologies. Lars brings exceptional leadership and expertise to our organisation, guiding our vision and global strategic initiatives. With a long and distinguished career in the biotech industry, Lars has been instrumental in driving innovation and growth, ensuring we remain at the forefront as a contract development and manufacturing organisation partner of choice. He is a visionary with an unrivaled commitment to transparency and trust, creating an environment where excellence, collaboration, and the people across our organisation thrive. It is this commitment that propels us forward as a leader in the biopharmaceutical manufacturing. In fact, it was Lars's vision for the expansion of this facility to serve as the model for our single-use biomanufacturing facilities, a concept of replication and modularization that we call COJO-X. Before we welcome Lars to the podium, we will have a brief video describing how we got to today's celebration. Please turn your attention to the screens. Think about standardizing the way that we design, operate and utilize our facilities so that we have the same capabilities at a number of places across the globe. What's significant strategically for Borealis is that this is the first single-use COJO-X facility that we're bringing into the network, and a significant increase in our commercial manufacturing capabilities here in the UK.
We will be expanding heavily on the campus in Billingham by entering into a much larger scale of commercial manufacturing capabilities here on site.
The UK has got a strong heritage in antibody production. The very first antibodies were discovered and commercialised here in the UK, and this is the next step on that journey.
For a PhD student to immediately be seeing how their work can lead to great benefit for humankind, for commercialisation, for the economy, for employment, it is such a revolution.
It is in the blood of local people to be able to do this. Teesside was home to the world's first modern chemical plant in ICI back in 1947. The work and the expertise that FUJIFILM have generated and created over the last 5 years will see people be able to fight cancer, will create longevity, will be able to fight Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. This is going to have a real direct impact on people who are going through their most difficult part of their life. And there are going to be local people and local facilities that are at the forefront of that. And we've now finally got to a place where we're building the UK's largest biomanufacturing facility. We're expanding huge numbers of jobs, good quality, well-paid jobs for local people, which are sorely needed and deserved in what is a typically post-industrial area. This investment is going to be really important to UK PLC for decades and decades to come.
We've got big challenges to solve. We've got to really think about how cells can be used more efficiently to make what are called biological drugs, so drugs that are actually proteins, drugs that are actually going to interact with our bodies in an efficient way. We've got academic know-how, we've got industrial know-how, and we've got a lot of great people working on this problem. This is going to provide high-quality jobs working to produce high-quality drugs in the Northeast. And that, for me, as someone who trains people to go and work in industry, is just really exciting. I think people should be working in good places, working in different parts of our country to do that. And so there will be good jobs solving good problems right on our doorstep, and that's really exciting.
FUJIFILM Corporation has a very, very big commitment in the UK. The site here in northeast of England was the first one that was acquired entering into bio-CDMO. The mass of skills and experience was mind-blowing.
One of the very exciting things about Borealis is that we're actually deploying some new technologies. One of those new technologies is a technology called Symphonex. What Symphonex allows us to do is to have one manufacturing piece of equipment that can do multiple unit operations. This is significant because our operators now only need to learn how to use one piece of equipment. Our supply chain only needs to think about one single-use component. Our qualification engineers only need to think about one type of equipment that can do all of the steps to make an antibody for biomanufacturing. Fully autonomous, automated manufacturing, developed using technology that we've created in-house in FUJIFILM Biotechnologies, manufactured locally with our manufacturing partners, and then deployed here at the start of the single-use COJO-X journey. The whole of the COJO-X philosophy really is to drive speed and agility to the supply chain. Ultimately, if we can get medicines to a patient quicker, we're going to be saving lives, and that's what COJO-X is about.
So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone making these very large projects and at the same time running an operating site is an immense effort. So thank you to everyone for keeping the site running, for keeping the project coming right when we need it. Thank you to everyone. Such a great effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. The video is so impactful. It shows the purpose and it shows how important this facility is for everyone, globally, locally, for Teesside and for UK. Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, colleagues, partners and friends, as well as colleagues online. Good morning and welcome to Teesside. It is a privilege to stand with you today as we celebrate the grand opening of the largest single-use CDMO facility in the United Kingdom and our Bioprocess Innovation Centre, UK, the nation's largest multimodality process development laboratory right over here. Thank you to over 960 employees for your dedication and craft. Thank you to our community partners, education and local leaders who has helped make Northeast one of Britain's most important biomanufacturing hubs. And thank you to our customers and collaborators, biotech and large pharma, for trusting us as your partner for life. As a leading contract development and manufacturing organization, FUJIFILM Biotechnologies exists to make a meaningful difference in patients' lives. Our work spans therapies and vaccines and conditions including cancer, Alzheimer's, and rare disorders. We are relentless about the journey from idea to impact, bringing the right science, scale, and reliability to help therapies reach patients faster. Today's opening delivers on that promise in 3 important ways. First, with this manufacturing expansion, we are inaugurating the UK's first single-use node in our global Co2X network. Here we bring both 2,000-liter scale, 5,000-liter scale single-use bioreactors, standardized equipment families, and harmonized methods and quality systems to allow faster changeover, seamless technology transfers, and resilient supply despite global disruptions. Co2X is our interconnected modular approach to biomanufacturing, rooted in the Japanese idea of factory and improvement. Through our Co2X operating philosophy and facility and equipment design approach, we can help biomanufacturing partners scale quickly, safely, and predictable across sites and regions. Second, with the Bioprocess Innovation Centre, UK, what we call Big UK, we are establishing the largest multimodality process development laboratory in the country, combining deep process development expertise with GMP quality control under one roof. This center is in the heart of our global process development excellence, with roughly 80% of our organization's process development work being conducted here, setting a high bar for speed to clinic, robust CMC strategies, and right first-time transitions into GMP. Thirdly, we are enabling true end-to-end delivery from process development in Big UK to clinical and commercial supply with our flexible and scalable manufacturing capabilities. This is where our network advantage becomes our program advantage. Standardized templates, pre-validated platform, assays, and disciplined program management that reduces timelines and de-risks tech transfers to clinical and commercial stages. As Mr. Goto-san mentioned, we are supported by a tremendous investment from FUJIFILM Corporation. Thank you. Here in Teesside, today's expansion provides opportunities to strengthen local skills for advanced manufacturing through apprenticeships and academic partnerships such as those with University of Edinburgh, the University of Manchester, and the University of York. Our STEM outreach with local schools is about inspiring the next generation, opening lab doors, hosting Science Week, and showing students what's possible in science and engineering right here in the Northeast. Our shared commitment to innovation, quality, and long-term partnership helps ensure medicines are developed and manufacturing with rigor and supplied reliable to patients at home and globally. These two facilities closely align with our sister sites in Toyama, Japan, enabling rapid, well-controlled technology transfers across regions. In a complex geopolitical landscape, our connected modular approach supports local for local supply while retaining the flexibility to scale globally. To our customers, these expansions are built for you. They offer scalability from low-volume, ultra-rare programs to mid-scale commercial supply, providing speed to move from process development to GMP with confidence. And it's the doorway to cross-site transfer capabilities that ensure continuity. To our employees, this campus is a platform for your growth. Hands-on training, continuous manufacturing, continuous improvement, and the chance to do work that matters. To our community, this site is a source of economic opportunity and a beacon of scientific excellence. Let me close with a gratitude and a forward look. Thank you to the teams who designed, built, qualified, and now operate these facilities. The engineers, the scientists, the quality specialists, the operations leaders, and project managers who brought this vision to reality, demonstrating the heartbeat of excellence. Thank you to our local, regional, and national partners for your support and engagement. And thank you to FUJIFILM colleagues globally whose foresight, investment, and leadership have made this possible today. We are ready to deliver from scientific work in big UK to GMP batches in manufacturing, from Teesside to Toyama and beyond. We are building the industry's largest interconnected modular network to revolutionize how complex medicines are developed and produced at scale. For patients and families awaiting good news, for partners seeking reliable supply, and for communities invested in a brighter future. This is our promise and our commitment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lars. Before we go any further, I am honoured to introduce His Royal Highness Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, to today's opening. We are delighted to have you here today for this exciting event. So now please join me in welcoming both His Royal Highness to the stage, where he and Mr. Goto will officially unveil the plaques we have to be installed on the two new facilities, the Borealis manufacturing facility here now, and the Bioprocess Innovation Centre process development building over the way there. So please welcome to the stage.
Take about 20 minutes. No, delighted to be here, delighted to be able to attend. So do you want this? No, it's all right. Go with the facility. Thank you very much for coming here and for this investment. So, we're now going to open these. We unveil. Right, okay, ready. 1, 2, 3, and...
Thank you very much. You can, if you can take your seats now. Before we close today, we have an appreciation gift for His Royal Highness, which is a FUJIFILM Instax camera. Actually, maybe we can. Maybe we can invite you back so we can present you. Sorry, apologies.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we missed that. is. I promise. I promise. One more thing. No. No. Thank you to everyone for joining us today via the live stream. We will end the live stream now, and we will prepare for our Giving Our World More Smiles group photo. Thank you. I will now invite Toshi back to the